On April 25, 2015, at 11:56 a.m. local time, a massive earthquake struck central Nepal. The magnitude was around 7.8, with the epicenter near the district of Gorkha, just northwest of Kathmandu. The quake rose from shallow depth, unleashing devastation across the valleys and hills of the land. For the people of Nepal, a country steeped in mountains, temples, narrow stone lanes and ancient houses, the quake came like a betrayal of the land they thought they knew.
In Kathmandu, homes swayed, rooftops cracked, and historic towers crumbled. In remote villages, entire clusters of houses collapsed. Ancient temples, centuries old, were reduced to dust. In the Gorkha and Sindhupalchok regions, the earth ripped through life and built form alike. At higher elevation, a terrifying consequence, the quake triggered an avalanche on Mount Everest slopes, killing climbers and sending the world's highest peak into chaos. Rivers were blocked, landslides thundered, roads vanished. Villages were isolated. Rescue teams would fight both terrain and time.
Thousands of lost voices. The death toll climbed into the thousands. Many more were injured, many more displaced. In Kathmandu and beyond, hundreds of thousands of homes were damaged or destroyed, leaving families homeless in the cold mountain air. Children who once went to school now sat among rubble. Entire communities were forced to sleep outdoors, afraid of aftershocks. The valley that once held generations of life now held tremors, grief, and uncertainty.
Helicopters flew into steep gorges. Soldiers and volunteers carried the injured down mountain trails. Supplies arrived where roads no longer existed. International aid flooded in. But the challenge was massive: mountain terrain, blocked roads, unstable cliffs, aftershocks. Survivors waited under tents in open fields, looking at the ruins of the homes they'd known. In the midst of suffering, the human spirit shone. Neighbors helped neighbors, strangers reached across cultures, a country rallied despite the wreckage.
Several factors made this quake especially destructive. A shallow epicenter, meaning the shaking hit the surface with full force. The geology of the Himalayas, the collision of Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates ensures energy builds and breaks in dramatic fashion. Many buildings were simply not designed to resist major quakes: old masonry, inadequate reinforcements, crowded valleys. Remote, mountainous terrain slowed evacuation, delayed relief, and magnified vulnerability.
In the aftermath, Nepal faced the monumental task: rebuild homes, restore infrastructure, protect the vulnerable. Historic sites were restored. Schools rebuilt. Legislation and awareness grew. Yet the scars linger: families lost, jobs interrupted, tourism shaken. Some towns still lay in ruin years later, waiting for full recovery. The quake was not just a moment of catastrophe, it became a turning point about how this mountain nation lives with risk.
The 2015 Nepal earthquake stands as a reminder. Nature's power respects no boundaries. Mountains that draw pilgrimage and wonder also harbor risk. Preparedness matters, for homes, for communities, for countries. And when the ground beneath our feet moves, only resilience, unity, and compassion carry us through.